Hi guys, welcome to Thursday. I've just got some juice because I'm a bit thirsty today. So yeah, grab yourself whatever drink you like, coffee, hot drink, whatever. And let's sit down and have a bit of a chat, shall we? Good. So on Tuesday we were talking about wineskins, basically old and new wineskins. Now I'm going to read from Mark because this is where we're basing the collage today. And no one pours new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise the wine will burst the skins and both the wine and the skins will be ruined. No, they pour new wine into new wineskins. And when you, so if you just picture that, so you've got an old wine skin, it's got holes in it, it's battered, and if you put wine into that wine skin, well, half it's going to be ruined because it's going to leak everywhere. That's not going to help anyone. That isn't fruitful. That is in fact the opposite. That is wasteful. So I'm just going to show you this collage to illustrate this point further. So this is the collage. Now as you can see, I've done some jars there. So jars that are full, and those, now that's all the tangled thread, and that the tangled thread represents somebody who is in either in trauma, or they generally having difficulties, where they may be lashing out in a not good way that is harmful to themselves and others. And unless we're human, we've all been there, we've all said and done things that shouldn't have said or done that. So that represents that. And obviously the full jars represent the fruit, the fullness, the goodness. Now I get my fruit and fullness from the Lord, because that is generally how I make better decisions, and I become wiser with the choices that I make. But again, that's only through him. That's nothing special that I do. As I said, it's all him. It's all him. I'm just sharing with you what he puts in my heart. That's literally what I'm doing. So I hope you like that. So that is the collage for today. I want to tell you a little story. Sorry. Excuse me I think I need to get a table beside me, don't I? Because I don't want to, it seems a bit rude to keep getting leaning over. But yeah, so I'm going to tell you that story. It's about a dream. As I said, God very often speaks to me through dreams. I don't share all of them, because obviously, there are some which are just for me and, not necessary to share. I only share the ones that, God leads me to share. And actually this also did inspire the jars, because I do remember the stream from a while back. Now basically, in a sense, I was standing in the middle of chaos. Now, I mean, as we know, we are living in a chaotic world because there's so many things just going on at the moment, and it can be very hard for us to sort of find ourselves amongst all this, So anyway, I was standing in the middle with all this chaos, and the thing, and like I said, people acting out in a very angry way. It was really like riots, really. It was almost like being in the middle, dead center of a riot. Because people were just generally just fed up. They just had enough of the lies, the deceit. So anyway, so God was using me as a vessel to, try and tell the people, calm down, this is not going to make the situation any better. But but the people weren't listening. They basically were still getting out their frustration. So God propelled me to go to the enemy, the organization, of which was sort of filtering this chaos. And basically, I presented my jars. And as and like I said, jars represent, the fullness, the fruit of the Spirit, as it were, producing that good fruit. So they were quite shocked to find them full, because they were expecting them to be half full, because they expected me to follow the worldly ways. And like I said, I'm not boasting here. I only did this through God, as I said, so as I said, I want to alliterate that, not boasting one bit at all. Because this is not what this channel is about at all. Yeah, and the reason I wanted to share that dream with you, because I want to leave you with this thought, never underestimate, no matter how big or small the action is, if it's of kindness and sacrifice of sorts, it will make some people stop in their tracks. I mean, not everyone, because it does say, also says to be in the world but not of it. And that's the thing, as a believer, yes, I do my shopping like everyone, I pay my bills like everyone else, but when it comes to certain things, God is teaching me, well, be outside of that, be outside of it, show an example outside of how the world would usually react. So I just want to leave you with that thought, and I just want to give you blessings and say bye.